I don't need anyone. It sounds powerful. It feels like strength. But sometimes, it's just a quiet way of saying, I've been let down too many times. We call it independence. We wear it like armor. But under the surface, it's not always freedom. Sometimes it's fear. There's a lie that's quietly circulating in our culture. It hides in motivational quotes. It echoes in breakup speeches. It whispers in the aftermath of betrayal. I don't need anyone. It sounds like healing, but more often, it's a scar, not a sign of growth, but a symptom of how deeply we've been hurt. This video is for the ones who built walls instead of boundaries. The ones who call themselves independent, but deep down, they're just tired of needing people who never showed up. Let's talk about the lie we tell ourselves to survive, and what happens when we start believing it. We aren't born this way. We're born crying, needing touch, love, comfort. We look to others for safety, warmth, understanding. Needing people is human. It's not weakness, it's wiring. But somewhere along the line, something breaks. It could be the friend who disappeared when you needed them most. A parent who made love feel like a reward, not a right. The partner who made you feel like a burden for simply existing. And that's when the shift happens. You stop asking for help. You stop expecting support. You stop believing in leaning on someone. And you whisper to yourself, it's okay. I'll just do it alone. At first, it feels like power. You don't wait for texts. You stop hoping people will understand. You stop trying to explain your pain. And in that silence, there's peace. In that solitude, control. No more disappointments. No more misunderstandings. No more fragile hopes that someone might actually stay. You become a fortress. Untouchable. Uncheckable. Alone. And the world praises you for it. You're so strong. You don't need anyone. You've got your own back. But here's the truth no one talks about. Self-reliance is beautiful, but isolation? That's a slow death. Eventually, that strength hardens. You stop trusting people. You dismiss kindness. You confuse connection with control. You push away anyone who tries to come close. Not because you don't want love, but because you're afraid of what love might cost. You become an expert in avoidance. You ghost before you can be ghosted. You laugh off compliments. You change the subject when someone asks, are you okay? Because deep down, the truth terrifies you. What if I do need someone? And they leave? What if I open up and they shut down? So instead, you keep the lie alive, because the lie feels safer than the truth. There's a price for pretending you're okay. You carry grief alone. You navigate pain without a map. You celebrate wins quietly, because no one's really there to witness them. You become lonely. But you don't admit it, not even to yourself. Convince yourself you're better off this way. But late at night, when your phone doesn't light up, when the silence gets too loud, when the ache in your chest becomes too familiar, that's when the lie starts to crack. And you whisper the words you've buried for so long. I wish someone understood me. I don't need anyone is rarely about confidence. It's about protection. Because to need someone is to risk disappointment. To open up is to risk rejection. To trust again is to gamble with your heart. And let's be honest, that's terrifying. It's easier to say, I'm fine, than to risk someone saying, I can't handle your pain. It's easier to be alone than to feel abandoned in a room full of people. So we choose distance. We choose control. We choose the illusion of strength over the reality of vulnerability. But what we're really choosing is silence. Real strength is not pretending you don't need anyone. It's admitting you do, and still daring to love. It's reaching out, even when your hands are shaking. It's allowing someone in, even when you want to bolt. It's saying, I'm not okay, and letting someone witness your mess. Because the truth is, we all need someone, not to fix us, not to save us, but to stand beside us when the darkness feels too heavy. You don't have to carry everything alone. You were never meant to. It starts small. You respond honestly when someone asks how you are. You let yourself cry in front of a friend. You accept help without apologizing for it. You allow someone to stay, even when your brain screams they'll leave. You start believing, little by little, that not everyone will fail you. That connection can be safe. That love doesn't always come with conditions. And the walls you built to protect yourself, they slowly become windows. If you've ever whispered, I don't need anyone, just know, I see you. I know why you say it. I know what you're protecting. I know how heavy that independence can feel, but you're allowed to need people. You're allowed to crave closeness. You're allowed to say, I'm tired of carrying this alone. Because needing someone isn't weakness. It's human. If this spoke to something inside you, you're not alone. Drop a in the comments if you've ever worn this lie like armor. Let's build a space where honesty feels safe again. Subscribe to A Beautiful Ache for more stories that speak the truth your heart can't say out loud. New videos every week, deep, cinematic, and made for souls who feel too much.